Hello, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here. So I am joining in the fun tag that people are doing with their space. So I'm just going to take you to my desk. I'm in the garage. I have a few things in here that make it home for me, and that is the recent Total Tarot magazine set that's come in that I've done a walkthrough of recently, so I'll link that down below if you're interested in seeing the Egyptian tarot. And here we have something that really doesn't get shown, but this is my, well, I used to regularly go to market and craft fairs and show my jewellery. So this is some of the items in there that I have made. And now it just sits as a kind of reminder of something I used to do. Anyway, this is it. Here's the desk. This is where the magic happens. It is, if I can come backwards again. That desk is a fold-away desk. It's completely collapsible, so if I do not want that there in my space and I want foot space, it's gone. And all you will have is a row of plain cupboards in front of you. So on my desk, I have this antique linen tablecloth with this kind of beautiful embroidery on it. And then you have to forgive me because I don't have my stand to hand. Obviously I have my iPad thing, whatever you call them, and keyboard and mouse. I have a beautiful candle from my sister, and this one had some black obsidian in the top and it smells gorgeous. So I have this with a lighter to light if I want to in the mornings while I'm doing my card pulls. I have my school pencil case. I think it's about 30 years old now. And in there I've got a Tombow and a bunch of fountain pens that I use for journaling. And then what is on my desk? Right, so 2023 Tarot Journal, 2023 Moon Diary, aka Tarot Journal. So I've put some tabs on it. There we go, tracking my cards. And then instead of the Moon Journal, Cycles Journal that I bought last year, I have created one of these for each month of basically everything that I want to track in a month for my health. And I'll just have 12 of those at the end of the year. And that's in my Moon Diary from the Flickering Cauldron. I have a couple of books that I've purchased recently just to inspire me. So Katie Flower's How to Be a Wallflower. It's just beautiful pages, beautiful quotes. I really like these. So this is in here, and actually I can let you have a sneaky peeky. From there I have done this in my tarot journal, so I do use them. So I have that one. The Imagine a Forest by Dinara, there's a surname, Mirtalipova, I believe. And this has more really great inspirational kind of, it's the pictures and colours and the simplicity of the shapes is why I have this. So again, just inspiration for shapes for doodling into my own journal, repeat patterns. I just really like the boldness and the simple lines. Well, it looks very simple, but in reality it's probably not when it comes to recreating. So I have that one. And then I bought these two and kind of wish I didn't bother. So I have Scandinavian Folk Design by Liz Bartholm. I thought this was going to be in the same vein, but it's not. I should have read the write-up. So we do have pictures in here. You can see, so I flicked through and I haven't used it at all. Sort of, you know, starts and corners, things that you can link together. So some of the pages are useful, like half a design and then create the other half. And then some of the images in here, I just thought, oh, like that one. I was just a bit like, So I'm yet to see how this one works for me with regards to inspiration for shape. And European Folk Art Designs by Marty Noble. Again, a bit meh on this one, I'm afraid. I need colour to stimulate my brain, so there isn't colour in here. I'm not sure if the basis of this is reproduced kind of clip art or what. I really haven't read them, but it does tell you about different parts of the world that some of them are inspired from. Hungary, Lithuania, Greece, Finland, Czechoslovakia, and so on and so forth. But again, I thought it was going to be more like this with the colour. So they are on my desk as my current inspiration. Just put my desk back together again, otherwise it'll be messy when I come down tomorrow morning and I won't be able to get to do. I have the Wildwood Tarot, so I'm doing a 30-day challenge with this, as in 3 cards a day for 30 days. So this is on my desk with the book as I'm working through that one with a couple of people in a Facebook group. And then I have some books by Tylluan Penry. These are from the Wolfenhowle, I think is the name, printing company, which is one that she runs, I do believe. So a little book of inspirations from her. So she lives in Wales. And these are just, this one's a small book. It was £2.50. So I got a few things I ordered from her. And I also have a beautiful quote in there as well to me. So I have that one. That was a book of inspirations. I have the Magical Nature Walks. So I think the idea is that this one is to help inspire me when I go out into nature, looking around and connecting to what's about me, just to keep me more mindful. I have an introduction to Anglo-Saxon magic and witchcraft. Again, these are all by the same lady. And so this is just another little small one to keep me occupied. And again, these were all £2.50. These little books. And then we have A Witch for All Seasons. So this is taking you through the aspects of growing, and this one was £10.99. So the maiden, mother, crone aspects of your journey, or the seasons per se, and equally that would take you through the wheels of the year as well. So I've got that one because it's a nature-based practice rather than what's the word I'm looking for? Wiccan-based practice. So here we have Staying on the Old Track, and again that's going to be nature-based. So £10.99, and there you go. So this is when you're feeling a bit stagnant, halted, stuck, not quite sure where to go and how to move on. So I've bought all of these to read at some point throughout the year. They're not on my must read immediately. They're just there for dipping in and out of if I need them. And then didn't realise that one was there. So I have the Witch Casket Enchanting Book of Elements. So that tells us about, takes us through each of the elements. It's got some correspondences and things, so that's actually probably quite handy to have down there. So those are on my desk. Then you have my cupboards, and they have these beautiful duct taped handles, because I don't have any handles and I couldn't think of anything to go in here, and that's a quick peek into one very messy cupboard. Some of these are Christmas cards, some of these are art cards from the Witch Casket, some of them I have, that's obviously a tarot card. I have art cards up there as well on my little stand. You can see I've got tarot books up there, and Magpie and the Wardrobe, beautiful book, and then I have the Flickering Cauldron wall calendar there. This is Nicoletta Cicolli Mini. You've got a whole bunch of crystals and things hiding up here, lots of things, old wine bottles because I just think they're really cool, Halloween candles. Yeah, plenty of things hiding in and about upstairs. So obviously this is a bit tidy. So what happens is when I sit at my desk, I open the cupboards and voila, all the magic happens. So here we have my general journaling shelf. So this I can bring out if I want to, so it's got a few crystals in it that are current. I have a few current pens here, washi tapes, glues, alcohol markers, decks that I'm using usually here. Stickers and ephemera are in here because it's a bit packed at the moment. Normally my decks go in there my shopping decks as we call them. And then I have some more washi tape and pens and pencils hiding in there. On this shelf, so junk basket with some bits and bobs, including I have dominoes, my printer, spare decks, candles are actually in that box. And then I have lighter bell, so wooden mortar and pestle, more decks in special bags, your Tarot with Twilight, a journal there that I'm referring to for a couple of spreads still. I have my Kindle in here, and journals, old journals, books to use, decks, some of those you're going to recognise. So the Book of Flow, really good. Got some old diaries there. The Muse Moon, or Musing with the Moon, I have barely touched that one. The Natural Magic. Then I have my Flickering Cauldron, Celtic Moon Diary, Old Moon Diary, another Old Moon Diary, the Witch's Companion. I have an old Waning Year Diary. I have, oh yeah, this one, my Book of Connections, which is actually my book of correspondences. So I'm using it as an A to Z to create correspondence pages. What's that one? Oh, another spare journal from Tarot Collections. What's that one? A Witch's Journal to go alongside my Witch's Companion. That is the Egyptian Moon Diary. Notebook for meditations. This is just an empty notebook. I have Sabbats. I have Lady Wilhelmina's book. We have the Matte Tarot book. I have spare pages for a B5 Happy Planner. Another spare journal. The syllabus book by Linda Barry, which I refer to. Then I have my compositions general notebook. My big, fat, beautiful A5 traveler's notebook. My old notebook, traveler's notebook, which I still use lots. Stickers. That one is spare composition notebook hiding in there, ready for filling in. That is my first ever tarot journal experience that I shared with everyone. This is the runes happy planner that I made. That's my stickers that you often see me sticking into my journals. My Grimoire personal journey, and we have books on ecological medicine, Play Keto cookbook by Dr. Myhill, and then I have the Everything Grows with Love, where I like to just pick a page and write about it. So that is how we do that one. Then, so here's where the mess actually happens. And in here is 2 or 3 layers deep of tarot cards. So these are just the ones that I keep to hand. Yeah, it's definitely 3 deep. There's another deck behind that one. All of my Patrick Valenzas, well, not all of them, the ones that I use are here. Lots of other decks are here. There's some more Patrick Valenzas there, two more there, in fact. Got Deviant Moons there. My oracles, I don't think is quite 3 deep. No, too deep on my oracles. And then we have tarot decks. It's scary, isn't it? Tarot in a tins. Decks hiding in there. Little ones at the front. And then I have the bottom cupboard, which has lots of decks hiding in there. Those ones are just as you see them. And then down there I have lots of tarot books and bits and bobs that I use. So we have, let's see, not a lot going on underneath my desk. And then there is one other thing that sits beside my desk, and that is this bag. So brace yourself. This is so that I can carry it around the house with me on my new journey. So we have the Ancestral Tarot by Nandri Hendrickson, which I haven't read. I have All Our Hidden Gifts. So that's a book by Caroline O'Donoghue. I've been looking at this for a very, very long time, and Elaine at Tarot Tats and Tea got it and read it and kind of raved about it, so I decided that I would buy it. I have my current journeying into tarot here. So a journal that I've started, and this is the Ancestral Grimoire by Nancy Hendrickson. So that's the one that I'm actually working on, which is why I haven't read the other one. And the decks. So we have the Gentle Tarot. I think this is the Universal Celtic. Yep. And then I have the Tower of Strange Antlers, because it feels very ancestral in here. So that's that one, which comes in this bag actually. I have some spare cards from the Alleyman. Didn't know when I was going to need these, but I need these to create cards to go with this tarotting experience I'm on. I have the Oracle of Black Enchantment as my oracle to use for this. I have a candle, well, it's an empty tin, but I was going to make a candle to go in here to use as my ancestral journaling candle. And of course I have the guidebook for the Gentle Tarot in here. And some headphones for listening to meditations and music when I'm working. Yeah, that is it. That is my where I work in a nutshell, or where I don't work if I want to disappear, very much so. Let's have a look at your space. Show us around. Is it, well, it's going to be more organised and extra. Everyone's is going to be more extra than my fold-away table, I have to say, but sometimes it's nice to run incognito, although I don't know how you hide all of that if you need to. But that's just one section of this little workroom that I have. So many blessings to you. Take care and have fun in your workspace, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.